Everybody, welcome back. We started to get a little bit of something going on there, wouldn't you say? No? Alright, well, nevertheless, I'm going to try something insane. I'm going first round egg. And I'm going to be the Lord of the... Dude, I hate to skip Lord of the... But Creamy Carrots is just a better name. It's not even that good of a name, but what? Lord of the Carrots? Come on. I'm not going to be the Lord of the Carrots. Don't kid yourself. Okay, first round egg strategy. Would not recommend. But you know what? How about the double egg strategy? 3 cone snails, a goose, and 2 eggs. What do you think about this? Hold on, they've countered me with their own... They've got an anti-egg build because they got such high HP, man. Never mind, never mind. All will succumb. Nope, we're still gonna lose. Okay, after all of that, I really thought we were on something. We might be on something, but it's not the right track. Okay, how about the combine is a gimme. An early giraffe is a gimme. A Bella sturgeon is a gimme. And then I guess you take a shrimp for like future scaling, and you may not believe me. I think you probably buff the shrimp, man. Which means you probably move it like this a little bit. I think the shrimp is the most likely to stay. First unit to be sold is the goose, followed by the cone snail in order to get some buy sell going for HP scaling. I was about to say it's working. This is not... Oh, but it's drawing! Well, well, well. Double shrimp me? You're gone first. You're involved. Cone snail, I mean, it sucks to have to get rid of the eggs, but I think it's just the right thing to do. Like, basically so we can buy more of the penguins. And then the marmoset is basically a 2 gold reroll, but it also gives us HP. And then the penguin is just kind of good. We don't really care for the gazelle. Maybe we'll find another shrimp. I'm skipping the marmoset on this one, but okay. So we're going to hit a level 2 shrimp. I still think the big... Oh, you know what? It also works in buy-sell is toys. I think I've gone blind to some of the animals in the game. We need to pay attention, in particular things like the puppy. The puppy is a tier 3 that gives a tier 3 toy as well. But I oftentimes just look at it and I'm like, that's a dog. I don't want that. Here, give me the falcon. I think we can make something interesting happen. See? You're a dog. Let's give me a sell and then a buy, and we'll buff the falcon and the shrimp simultaneously. No toys coming out here. It's okay. A level 2 giraffe would hit hard too. I'd love to keep shrimp and falcon. Remember, if the falcon 1-for-1s, it now wins the 1-for-1 because it summons, oh, order of operations, perfect timing. Never mind all that stuff I was about to say about how excited I was. We're torched on this one, but there's something to do with the order there. Maybe we should move Falcon back 1 to begin with. Okay, it's exactly what we asked for. I'm just thinking. It's early enough. I think you could be pretty happy with the giraffe, possibly getting leveled up once again. But we need to also, like, keep the buy-sell going. And I think the way we'll keep the buy-sell going is now the Beluga sturgeon is going to be sold. It's coming past its best before date. Obviously, the lynx is better. And keep looking for animals that generate toys. And move the lynx back 1. For God's sakes. For God's sakes, move the lynx back 1. Okay, but look at that. That was clean. That was a clean one. Your sell value is only going to be 1 on first purchase. That's okay. Yeah, I understand. Sell me? Free. You might as well just buy me. Get it out there. Buy me. Swap these before you forget. Looking for good buy sells. Honestly, I would be content to just roll that for a round. You're a puppy. Okay. Puppy's what we're looking for. so that we can actually get a food next time that could provide us with better buffs in the future. This squad doesn't seem that good, but it's performing quite admirably right now. And look at this. The Falcon actually worked. Dry land is not a myth. I've seen it. Combine me? Buy me? Probably sell me right after this. I'd love free lasagna for future scaling purposes. Not really interested in any of that. I'd love another shrimp. You can give me like a buy. Give me a buff. Give me a sell. Give me a shrimp. And you're probably going to move it over. Oh, a level 3 giraffe next turn. Well, well, well. That's it. It's not the best scaler, but it's great timing for it. Got our own links. They got a huge freaking... I was going to call it a jelly bean. Huge jellyfish there. And yet, it matters not. It matters not. 4 wins and, like, future scaling potential still here with the shrimp and the giraffe. Okay. Let's take our level. You could shoot better. We don't want to mess up our order, but the scaling from a Komodo is kind of tempting. I do feel like a lemon on like our best unit could make a big difference right now. Let's freeze a Komodo for a moment. Seeing if there was anything that gave us a perk. And there isn't really. I mean, a Komodo is basically giving us 4/4 per turn with some slight risk associated with it. You know what? The thing I don't like about it is that it could move our giraffe into a very suboptimal position. So instead, I'm going to ignore it for now, and I bought a penguin, keeping in mind that it might seem like the penguin gives us less stats, and it does at first, but we're also feeling much more free to sell our penguin than we would have felt to sell a Komodo, which means we're going to capture the HP stats a lot faster than we would have from the Komodo if we did it to begin with. Plus, now we got some lasagna. Okay, love to see that. Give me lasagna on Falcon, and I'm going to try to level the Falcon, which is a bit rare, but we're going to give it a chance. Your dogs, not puppies. Okay, I understand. I've been there, and I don't mean on vacation. You should do double damage once. Huge. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's round 10. Our stats are adequate. Our Falcon is going to be relatively strong and tanky soon. We're not going to beat like a huge dragon team. That's just impossible. Hi Tomo, do you want to go too? Not like fighting terms. Like you want to exit the office here? Dunk-a-dunk, dunk-a-dunk, dunk, dunky, dunky, dunk. You know what I'm talking about? Dunk, dunk, dunky, dunky. The office. By the way, you don't have to be a genius to figure out what our problem is here. Yes, it would be nice to sell more animals, but like, we haven't had that opportunity here for a minute because we haven't had good buyables. You okay, buddy? Matthew McConaughey voice. Okay, I'm really relying on this Falcon to do some good work. I missed it. What happened? Nothing yet? Freaking jellyfish, man. As far as the eye can see, it's just jellyfish, jellyfish, jellyfish. It summons a 6/6. We still won, but I'm upset. I thought it would summon like a 16/16. Works 3 times per battle. Well, I mean, it's a sell. It's a buy. It's a sell. It's a buy. And then this is free and it gives us gold. And then this next one is also +1 gold. And then we sell. And then we buy. And then we sell. And then we buy. And then we get a free roll. It's another otter. Do I care? I don't think the otter is really... I know we just bought it, but I think that was like a desperate times and desperate measures coming together sort of situation. We're doing okay, though. Okay, that's nice. And then we actually summon off of that, which is also nice. But then they got their own Falcon. They're going to summon. But then I'm going to summon. But then they're going to summon. And then I'm going to summon, but I'm going to die. And then they're going to summon. I think we win these? We lose these? They ran out of triggers. We win these. Okay. All right. That was interesting. Frightening, but interesting. I'm going to level you. Will you spit out like a 9-9 now? I'd like it to be better than that. Can we? Is there any way we could do that? We could hotfix it while I'm playing? I want a toy. Sure, a buff is nice. Although, just to get to 10, maybe getting the stinky sock out there would be beneficial. So sell me. Buy me. Roll me. Roll me. Freeze me. Roll me. I mean, I'm rocking a level 1 Lynx, man. It's tempting to throw a tiger out there, actually. And, like... I guess the squad would then look like this. Unless we wanted to sell a giraffe at this point and bring out a second Lynx. But I don't think we're going to do that. A level 2 Lynx would be fine. So that I'm hoping that this means we could get more triggers. And if nothing else, at least possibly, like, break more equipment. Now, I'll either be a genius or a fool. But what else is new? We're a genius. Ah, yes, the stinky sock tiger level 3 Falcon strategy. With the level 3 shrimp kicker. Don't forget about that. Okay, stack me. I'm tempted to get you out there once our giraffe... Or once the sock breaks. So on this one, I'll just... Don't feed the giraffe, please. He's not long for this world. I appreciate that. The giraffe no longer accomplishes its prime objective, which is outscaling the enemy. But it's we try to sell while the selling's good. It's a good stinky sock. Oh! Wait a minute, this could change everything. To go even further beyond? I don't believe that that worked. That team was so much better than mine. We used equipment and strategy to our advantage. Okay, sell me. Straight back to the stinky sock, please. Forget about the scaling. Give me the stinky sock right now. We don't care for faint triggers. We don't really care for the moose at this stage. We'd love a level 2 Lynx more than anything else. We need something that changes the game completely. Another tiger. I don't know if I'd say it changes it completely, but it does a certain something here to get 2 lynxes to shoot. And we're leaning entirely on the Falcon here. The creamy carrots with the stinky socks. They got a coconut. I hate to see that, but we've minimized your HP. And then here it comes. This is the moment of truth, man. They got a level 2 eagle that's going to spawn 2 new things, but then I'm going to spawn some things of my own. And they're mammoths. It's 2 mammoths. But then they've got their own freaking Spinosaurus, who's quite strong. But then I've got my own tigers. Oh! I believed completely. I don't need you to summon 3 lads. Unless... What if, though? As if you're level... No, it'd just be 2 larger lads. You're okay. Could just get another Lynx out there. 3 extra damage twice is not that meaningful right now. Instead, what about... 9 extra damage. And you should just go here to, like, maybe remove a cheese or something. Why is the Wolverine frozen, then? Why'd you freeze the Wolverine, then? You ever think about that? I think, now that I think about it, we'd rather have a level 2 Lynx shooting more than what we actually got here. Which is meaningless in its entirety. Or is it? Yes, it is. Okay, we're running into some Spinosaurus builds. We were not too far off on that one, but we also weren't too close. Hurts. Donut. Okay, how about another tiger and then repeating the exact same mistake? No, it's not repeating, because 1 more unit's important. It's not the stats that are important. It's the 1 more unit that's important. And then how about you do some cheddar cheese damage twice? Round 17, I'm not optimistic in round 17 with these stats, but we do got some snipes coming in as well. I mean, that's a heck of a snipe, dude. It's over. We got 10 wins. It's a little takes the wind out of your sails. We didn't even have to use the Falcon for it. But, dude, I've been looking at that one since Puppy Pack came out. Look at that. That feels good, man. Alrighty. He's not washed. Give me an early ant. It just sucks to not be able to, like, pill it, you know? But that doesn't mean we should never buy one. Pretty good name. So Lynx deserves a lot of credit for that last one. Shrimp and Giraffe share some credit for the scaling, for sure. Except my draw here. But, like, the Falcon was actually... It was doing some work for us, too. Don't knock it till you freaking sock it, dude. I think, if anything, I'd rather have, like, an otter level up. But who's sticking around on this squad? Like, nobody. So forget about buying this. Just get some levels, man. Because at Tier 2, you could find a jellyfish. And if a jellyfish shows up, you'd love all your trash units to, like, at least have a chance to level. I can already tell this is going to tick me off. All that for a drop of draw? Okay, it is what it is. Jellyfish? Ooh, you shouldn't have. You're useless. Then we just need the level. It should be easy, right? But I'm taking out units that are not close to leveling to give me future stats. Or current stats, I suppose. So we didn't get what we were looking for straight away. Life goes on. You might hear the cat scratching the door. We got a standing order. When the cat is excited to be in the room, that's precisely the time that it cannot be in the room. Because he's too excited to be around. He gets into the cords. Feel like my computer's kind of getting onto its last legs anyway. I don't think we should take the ant up any further. I don't like any of these units. Nah. Not really. I like you well enough to keep you around. I'd love to see another... well, the level is nice, don't get me wrong. I was going to say I'd love to see some more jellyfish. We got a relatively wide team right here, but they're not as deep as I would like. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? And look at this! We came away with another win. Wait, that's our first win? This team's so good, I thought we were crushing it. What do you think about adding a real penguin to the team? I think any form of scaling is something we should look at positively. Because we can't really rely on our jellyfish here. I mean, I'll be the first person to tell you that we're basically just buffing one completely disposable unit with our penguin right now. Yes, but we're buffing it every turn. See, this is an interesting team to me. Because they've found a way to really, like, get their jellyfish popping. I was just gonna say, like... Or not jellyfish, sorry, ladybug. I was like, who cares if your ladybug has 20 attack if it has, like, 3 life, right? I'm not hating on them. It's like... I was hoping to find something in there that I could learn from. But I think that they learned what we all know. Which is that the ladybug just... It can't make it in this modern world. I don't think you need to level again. You need to level once for certain. I don't want any of these units. It's my problem. A baboon would presently buff nothing. So I don't take it. I think it's 2 health. I don't think it's worth buying, man. I think at this point, when everybody is as far away from their next level as they could be, we got to talk about what we're doing here. And with the penguin, I mean, I think it just seems right. It seems thematically appropriate to have a penguin continue to buff another penguin. And thus sell the otter. I know it's not strategically necessarily the right decision, but it just seems like the penguins should be rooting for each other, you know? So I think I could, like, sell you. It's way too late for the giraffe. We don't have a toy. Something useful, please. Yes! It's not that great, but it's not that bad. A lynx is just, it always works, man. It doesn't always get you to 10, but it always works. And we're 2 rounds away from chocolate. We still have 5 lives. I mean, this is like not the worst looking squad on the block. Our scaling is very bad. But maybe getting a lynx off the ground can help us get over that. I mean, don't expect it to work immediately, but... Right, you can't have that unit that close to the front anymore. The egg, not the egg, not the egg. Our placement wouldn't have made a difference. Nice background. So there, I can take solace in that. You gotta be like there. Probably. A second penguin, Pippin. Let's be honest, the jellyfish, I know it's an 11-7. Well, if we're gonna sell that, you should just sell the Beluga stuff. No, you can sell your lynx instead, run 2 penguins. And then we get another penguin immediately. Please, 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 please. Level 2 jellyfish just in time. The 7 chocolates show up on the same round. I've known it for 10 years, you know, as long as the jellyfish has been in the game. You can't run jellyfish if you don't get level 2 jellyfish earlier. But every time I'm like, it could still happen. You need some of this if you're sticking, and you are for now. Okay, so you level. Now it's going to screw up our penguin order, but whatever. And you know what? And yes, this is entirely because we just lost to a team like this. I'm pivoting my whole squad to a feint build. Because I think we need to make bold moves here if we're going to get ahead of the game. Rip to the penguin. But if it's any consolation, rip to the other penguin as well. Because it's also going to be sold. Please, Spinosaurus, I need you to do something. The Spinosaurus has the potential to do the funniest thing of all time. I'll accept my draw. It does suck that the whale sharks, or the dolphins, get summoned at the back. But I guess that means you can also go. It does say at the back. So a shark is like essential for this team. The problem is the shark's going to get pushed up so freaking far that I think it is now time for you to go. And then more spawners would hit the spot. Not you. Not you. I'm going to have to say not you. Anything that gives us a toy could be interesting as well. Anything at all could be interesting. How about something... Okay, another spawner. And a chili pepper is good for equipment breaking. Now, our stats are horrendous. But we did build, like, a scumbag spawning build, so our stats, they're important, but they shouldn't be, like, the only thing that matters, hopefully. Hey, this is good for us. We got a shark build, and you're giving us more spawning triggers. I think we clear here. I think we clear here? What are you doing? You're trying to amp up your goat? It's just a goat. It's nothing crazy. Oh my god, you're gonna have just enough? Poop hands 9,000. Definitely could sell everything and then try a dragon build, but I think we're on a different track right now. I think the most important thing is the Spinosaurus leveling. And you know what? You doing double damage to... No, I think I'm gonna roll. Pizza? No. Pterodactyl is interesting. But I'm skipping. What can I say? I'm skipping. I think we've got what we need. Just like Mick Jagger said, you can't always get what you want, which would just be endless chocolates. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need, which is... I don't know. I haven't figured out how I'm going to finish the metaphor yet. It's not really a metaphor. It's more of a comparison, if anything, but... You got me. You got me on this one. I still got 2 life left, though, to make this happen, and I'm not sweating it. I definitely think you go first. It would be nice if you came out here. I could buy you if I had to, but I was hoping to get some chocolate. You know what? We got 2 life. To get that jellyfish leveled up would be nice. Why would you freeze pancakes in between rounds? What are you thinking, freezing pancakes in between rounds? What do you think this is, the International House of Pancakes? It's not. Draw me? Win me by 1, holy cow. Yes. Unfreeze, roll once. Freeze. Okay, it is what it is. Still a nice level. Still a nice opportunity for some pizza. It's kind of tempting to, like, sell an eagle, even though it's got a chili pepper on it. What the heck? They got the same squad as me? It's kind of tempting to sell an eagle and try to get, like, a toy instead. The toy was meaningful for us. I don't even want to talk about this 50-50 dog, brother. It's just, it's too much for me to bear. Never mind. I want to talk about it because we won. It's very tempting. It'd have to be a high-tier toy, though. Not really interested in a tiger. I see the potential value of it, but it's not my tempo. Not really that interested in this. Not really that interested. I you got to give me something better than this. You know, I'm not your classic one-win Andy right now. I got something a little different going on. Let me get a stinky sock. I'm now, like, immediately I was like, oh, you know what? I'm so glad I got a toy. That's amazing. But you know what would really hit the spot? An eagle. But we basically got a level 1 skunk out of it. Even if the skunk is temporary. Wait, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound good at all. I got scammed. By myself. You could run a tiger up front if you have to. This is more... I can't believe I'm trying this. Okay. Go ahead and take a lemon and then sell me. Forget about the tiger. Run another Spinosaurus up front so we have an easy combine later. And bring your eagle back into the equation. It's still a little sussy for round 15. This is a really good squad. Yeah, we're cooked. You got me. Call of Dudeness, you got me. What a team. Level 3 cat. Holy cow. Maybe I'm underestimating the cat this week. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will. See you next time. See ya!